Alright guys, what's up team? I just gotta kinda, vibe out a little bit to the music every morning. What's up guys? Alright, so we got a few interesting movers today. Specifically, IMRN is gapping up pretty solid from like 1040s all the way to 2270. So pretty, let me get a little bit closer here. A pretty big gap up for IMRN. It's looking pretty solid. We're also looking at CZR here. CZR. We're also looking at IMRN. Like we said, we're looking at MTP gapping up here from 170 to 284. We got NBEV gapping up from 174 all the way to 270. We've got LXRX here gapping up from 210 all the way to 291. And I think the name of the game today, again guys, listen, I'll say this, since I switched over to trading two strategies, my trading has gone very well. Since I switched over to trading two strategies off of these gappers, okay, my trading has gone ridiculously well. Number one is the moving average crossover strategy using the 12 EMA and the 26 SMA only within the first 30 minutes. If you trade that strategy, it's got a ridiculously high accuracy rate, and I back tested it as well and it worked. The next one that I've been implementing is the pre-market high break. That's one I back tested a lot too. If I could catch stocks when they break that pre-market high, I might have to build myself a scanner for that. But if I can catch stocks when they specifically break the pre-market high, like I talked about in my video about a week and a half ago, then they have a really high chance of actually working out well. And so that is what we're going to be looking at today. Is again, just to say it one more time here, we're looking at moving average crossovers using the 26 SMA and the 12 EMA only in the first 30 minutes. And then after that, we're going to be looking for pre-market high breaks. So we might be looking for pre-market high breaks already in the first 30 minutes too. One of the questions that I have to ask myself regarding all of this is how often, whenever a stock breaks the pre-market high in the first 30 minutes, do they succeed versus fail relative to after the first 30 minutes? I think that's the next logical, question we should ask ourselves regarding the data that, I got when I back tested these stocks. I think that's the next logical question we should kind of come to here. So let me know what you guys think. We're going to be dropping another back testing video today. Let me know if you have any specific strategies that you want to see. What's up, Jesse? Yeah, I mean, I've kind of been moving away from them for the last month and a half, Charles. I mean, it is what it is. It sucks. I mean, just to put into perspective, like, this type of stuff has happened for a while with, like, SureTrader. Same thing happened with SureTrader. Eventually, they closed the loopholes, is what it is. And, it is what it is. It sucks. Obviously, I'm going to have to move on to another platform, too. Like I said, I'm going to be opening up a U-Stock trade account, but I mean, if you've watched the stream the last few months, I've been switching over to Thinkorswim anyway. Like, that's where I've been trading regardless. So it sucks, but it is what it is. It was a loophole that got around it anyway, and we all took advantage of it too. Like, I wish we could still trade there, but we can't, unfortunately. But yeah, those are the strategies I'm looking at using. And again, I've been green every day since we started to use those strategies. I think that, like I said, the interesting dynamic here, and there's a bunch of other ones besides just those ones I went over today. Like I said, we got MTP, we've got LXRX, we've got AYRO, we've got IFRX. That all look pretty good. We got CTIC, we got ONTX, we got MBRX. And so we'll see what happens with some of these. Like I said, I do have a decent amount of equity, so I'm just going to be trading on Thinkorswim today. And then I'll probably have my U stock trade, I'm guessing tomorrow. Maybe I'll have it today. I just don't know if it's going to be while I'm on stream. What's up, James? What's up, man? But yeah, like I said, just to put it into perspective again, guys, like whenever I bought a lot of these stocks the last few weeks, one of the strategies I've been using was dip buying and pre-market, and I haven't back tested dip buys and pre-market down to like half and whole dollars, but if I had to guess, I would consider that it's roughly 50% just based off of my own trading with that specific strategy in the last few weeks. Now, like I said, there's two really interesting things that I pulled from this data during back testing, right? And if you just are finding out, I've been back testing stocks for the last 2 or 3 weeks on my channel. I've been going back and looking at the gappers and marking down the success and the failure rate using my own kind of proprietary back testing, like manual back testing method. I call it the IO method. It's very simple. I don't know if it's proprietary, I guess. But from what I understand, I created it myself. It's just a binary I or O success failure tallies. But regardless of any of that, the backtesting results have been incredibly useful so far because here's the data basically. The data in a nutshell is that I tested gaps a few weeks ago, right? I tested gaps a few weeks ago, and when I tested these gaps, the first thing I wanted to do was test to see how often a stock would gap up and then eventually run up and break the pre-market high level. I think I tested it before noon, like how often stocks would gap up and then eventually break the pre-market high before noon market time. And what I found out was that roughly only a third of stocks actually do that. Penny stocks specifically under $10, only about a third of them do that. So 66% fail, basically, is what that tells us. So a large majority of gaps actually fail to break pre-market highs, and I'm not going to say they just fail in general. I mean, I think they probably do, but a large majority of them at least fail to hit the pre-market high level. Now, the more interesting kind of silver lining for that backtesting session, like the interesting silver lining is that when stocks actually do break the pre-market high, they end up running like 85%. And like that doesn't mean they're not going to dip down and break below the pre-market high level. I think these are ones where you have to give yourself a little bit looser of a risk level and you have to just give it room to work in these instances. But a large majority of the time, if a stock breaks the pre-market high level, it runs up. Another interesting thing is that sometimes a stock would break the pre-market high and then fail. I'm curious to see what the second test, what the accuracy is like on the second test of that day of the pre-market high. Because another thing I noticed is that stocks would reject at the pre-market high and then they would rip up the second test a lot of the time, right? And so I think that accuracy rate might be even higher than the original just pre-market high break. And so there's some really interesting silver linings. Even though most stocks failed to actually do it, the ones that did actually do it ran incredibly well and had a lot of potential. And so that's kind of where I'm at with that back testing. Really interesting results for sure. What's up, Taco Tony? Yeah, it is what it is, man. You know. I appreciate it, Jesse. I don't know why my chat was like, do you want to allow Jesse to say make sure you guys subscribe? What's wrong with that, man? I had to approve that message. Come on, YouTube. You know. Yeah, but you know, I appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, and like I said, today my wife Carol is gonna join us today. And so if y'all have never met my wife, she comes on stream sometimes. She's gonna be paper trading, but she's gonna be paper trading some, and she's gonna try. And so everybody be nice to her when she gets on here. She's gonna be joining us in about 20 minutes. Everybody be nice. I'm probably gonna let her trade my real money account on Thinkorswim too. So be calm, you know. But yeah, she's gonna be here soon. So everybody be nice, you know. AVEO. And also, guys, I mean, yeah, now that TEF's no longer, I mean, TEF's just, they said a regulatory change is what happened, which, like I said, after they no longer accepted U.S. clients, I started to move over from them anyway. You know, like, sure, if you're outside of the U.S., I don't think it's, like, a terrible thing, just because they're regulated outside the U.S., so, like, you're probably fine if you're outside the U.S., but, you know, most of my viewers are in the U.S., and so it just didn't make sense for me to use them. It made sense for me to start looking for other places, and that's what I did. Like, that's why you see me put money in Thinkorswim. I trade on Thinkorswim every morning, and like, sure, I still kind of went back and forth with TEFs, but now it's time to kind of just stick with different platforms. But with all of that said, though, the options now are U-Stock Trade and CMEG Group. I heard that with CMEG Group, they give you 4-to-1 leverage and I can short, but I've never really shorted penny stocks, and you know, I don't know if I want to short penny stocks. You know what I mean? I don't know if I want to. And so let me know what you guys think, what you guys would rather see, whether that be U-Stock Trade or CMEG Group. Like I said, I'm still going to trade on Thinkorswim. I've got thousands in my Thinkorswim account that I use every day. So, I mean, like, I'm still going to sit here on Thinkorswim and trade like I have been. But I'm also going to be using other platforms too. So, like, you know, let me know what you guys want to see. We got IBIO that looks good too. NIO is up. We got MBRX. Hey, what's up, Paul? Yeah. Hey, what's up, Lester Patrick? Yeah, you can tell her about the Tesla shorts. Are there any benefits to U-Stock Trade? I mean, sure there are. One of the innate benefits is that commissions are $1 a trade on U-Stock Trade. You get instant settlement, and there's no PDT rule. So I can day trade as much as I want on U-Stock Trade. There's instant settlement, so if I use $500 in equity in a trade, I get it settled immediately as soon as I get out of the trade. Commissions are $1. And yeah, I mean, those are pretty good benefits, I think, pretty good pros. The cons of U-Stock Trade, if I'm being honest here, are the platform's a minimalist platform. Kind of think Robinhood with no PDT rule. The platform's a minimalist platform. It's going to be harder to scalp. There's no shorts and there's no leverage. So I can only go long. There's no leverage, but there's no PDT rule, instant settlement, and $1 commissions. And that's pretty tempting right now, to be honest. What I might do is put $500 in each. I think if I put like $500 or $600 into CMEG Group, that'll give me about $2,000 in leverage. And then I could put $500 in U-Stock Trade and just see which one I like more, and then switch, you know, some money over there once I figure that out. And maybe I'll trade on all three. Who knows? Oh, what's up, Paul? Hey, Paul, if you need a Paul, if you need me to show you how to add the study to Thinkorswim for the scripts, like, here's the previous closing price script. I can show you real quick. Yeah, check it out. Watch. So, if you go to our Discord, number one, we've got the Thinkorswim script share, Paul. So if you go to our Thinkorswim script share in our Discord specifically, you can go to, let me see it. I'm gonna show you the previous closing price script, which is just this light blue line right here. So like, that's the previous close. Here it is. We got a lot of scripts here. A lot of them were brought to us by my man Vinny. Here you go. Alright, so what you do is you go to studies. So if you're on Thinkorswim, you go to this little you go to this little bar right here. Yeah, I can't say what they're gonna do. Like I said, I started kind of, like, I think overseas y'all are probably safe, but again, I kind of started to move away from them with U.S. clients a few months ago. Once the news dropped, they were no longer accepting them. It just didn't make sense for me, and I'll see if I can get my my 8 grand out. For what they say they should, like, they're not, like, people misinterpret what they're saying. They're not saying that you can't get payouts if you're in the US. They're saying any money you make in your account past July 17th, they won't pay out, is what they're saying. So they're not saying you just can't get payouts. They're saying if it's after July 17th, you can't build your account anymore, is basically what it is. Yeah, I mean, people are being dramatic about it, and it sucks, you know. But like I said, I've been kind of moving away from them regardless. But anyways, so with MBRX here, you go to Edit Studies, and you go to Create right here. So you go to Edit Studies, you go to Create, you take the script, and you copy and paste it into there. Then you just click OK, and then you click Apply, and boom, you get the previous closing price script right there. Yeah, that script's in our Discord, just for everybody that might want the previous close script. It's in our Discord. Commissions are free. Yeah, I mean, that's one of the downfalls of it for sure, Big Baller. Like I said, man, any platform that circumvents the PDT rule, like, there's gonna be negatives about it, obviously. Like even, like, listen, people get mad at TEFs, right? But, like, the reality is they tried to give people no PDT rule. Like, it's the same thing that happened to SureTrader, right? And it's like, you gotta, in the end, you have to understand, it's like, the US government's always gonna come and try to close those loopholes. Like, it is what it is, you know. They did it with SureTrader too. Like, a bunch of people had money in SureTrader and they closed it, and it is what it is. But acting like SureTrader and TEFs is different. It's just the same thing, man. And it is what it is, and it sucks. You know, one day hopefully there'll be no PDT rule, and I genuinely hope there is. Obviously, I think the PDT rule is terrible for traders. It makes them have to do unnecessary things to be able to day trade without the PDT rule. But in the end right now, any platform that gets around it, there's going to be flaws, obviously, and you know, I think you have to have reasonable expectations for that as a trader. You know, sucks is what it is though. And like I said, we'll check out Ustock and I'll trade. Like, I used to trade on Ustock here, and I'll stream myself trading on Ustock too. Same thing if I open up a CMEG group account, I'll just stream myself trading there too. But we'll see. I'll have to figure out which one I like more. But regardless of any of that, I mean, I'm still day trading, 30 times a week on Thinkorswim. And so we got a lot of trades to make still, and we'll be all right. But yeah, like I said, I've got thousands into Thinkorswim. So, you know, we'll be all right. No, so this one was just already here. So just, this one was already here. Yeah, and like I said, here's the thing, right? Like, people want to play the high ground. Like I said, people want to play the high ground and then use and promote Guy Gentile and SureTrader. You know what I mean? And so it's like, you know, like, it is what it is. It's just, you gotta have reasonable expectations if you're using a no PDT rule platform. You know, same thing with when I go to Ustock and CMEG group. Honestly, here's the thing though, it makes me kind of nervous to even go with CMEG group just because it's overseas, right? And so it's like, Ustock trade, sure, it's peer-to-peer. You're gonna have less stocks to trade, and you're gonna have less liquidity on these names, right? But it's regulated, and I can literally wire money in and out of Ustock trade like a bank account. So that seems pretty tempting to me. And like, sure, I'm gonna have to be a little bit more selective when I trade there, and I'm still gonna trade on Thinkorswim like I'm doing right, you know, like I could do right now. I don't like anything right now, but like I've been doing every morning at the opening bell, I'm still gonna trade on Thinkorswim. I'm still gonna trade on Thinkorswim. Oh no, Kyle, that's terrible, brother. That's terrible, Kyle. Yeah, Carol's gonna be here in 15 minutes. She's gotta, you know, get ready and stuff. But yeah, Carol, my wife Carol's joining us today. She's gonna be here in 15. I'll go check. I'll be right back. Let me see what's up. Make sure she's gonna be ready. But yeah, she'll be here. Alright. Yeah, she's gonna be trading today. Like I said, be nice when she gets here. Be nice. Don't be mean, you know. Be supportive. But yeah, like I said, I think one of the, here's the thing, right? If you're a new trader and you're trying to figure out how to get around the PDT rule specifically, I think that you could fairly easily get around the PDT rule if you day trade penny stocks if you've got like $4 or $5 grand. Right? If you got $4,000 or $5,000, you can very easily get around the PDT rule. Like what I do on Thinkorswim is I've got like a $4,000 account. And like what I do is I use $2,000 one day and then I use $2,000 another day. And they usually settle my funds every 24 hours. And so I can use $2,000 in equity one day, and then 24 hours later those funds are settled, and then the next day I can just use the other $2,000 in equity, right? And that way I can kind of manage it where I use half every day and still get thousands in equity to trade with every single day. And if I'm trading penny stocks, then that's plenty. You know, that's, you know, multiple trades every single day. Like I said, I probably trade 30 plus times a week on Thinkorswim and with a, you know, $4,000 account. So, you know, that's how you get around the PDT rule if you want to trade penny stocks like me. If you're trying to trade mid and high cap stocks, it's a little bit more difficult. I would probably suggest options, maybe. You know, that's a plausible way to get around it. But either way, it's going to be kind of a pain. Yeah, I mean, I'm not putting 10. No offense to you stock trade, Luke, but I ain't putting 10 grand into you stock trade, man. Y'all are crazy. You know, I'm gonna put like $1,000 in that thing, man. And like I said, if I could put $1,000 in you stock trade, I can trade as much as I want, and then I can keep my thousands into Thinkorswim, and that way I can just trade as much as I want. Basically, I'll probably trade 100 times a week, maybe. I could at least. I don't know if I'm going to, but like I said, I could trade multiple times a week and be good. Anyways, let me go over news. I'm slacking a little bit. I'm just kind of hanging out talking. The biggest gapper on this list today is IMRN. I think CRZ's gapping up on some type of news. Hey, Carol's doing all right. You want me to call her? Let me call her. Look, I'm gonna call her. I'm upstairs in my house right now. Like, I'm upstairs, so you know. I'm upstairs. Hey, you're on speakerphone, on stream. Where you at?
I'm finishing up.
Alright, hurry up.
Alright, love you.
Alright, love you. Bye. Alright. She said she's finishing up. Alright. Yeah, she'll be here. It'll be alright. But yeah, like I said, I guess I'm gonna let her trade my Thinkorswim account. Although I'm not really loving that. I guess I'm gonna let her trade my Thinkorswim account. Yeah, it is what it is. SLV. Alright, let me go over some news. IMRN's gapping up here. Alright, so we're looking up some news. So Imuron, which is IMRN, says that their colostrum-based product demonstrated neutralizing activity against SARS-CoV-2. So colostrum is man, I know what it is. I can't remember exactly what colostrum is. I remember, I've heard the name before. I can't remember exactly what it is. Oh, okay, I know exactly what it is. Okay, it's the first secretion from the mammary glands after birth. Gotcha. Got it. Yeah, but apparently, it's showing potential against COVID, so we'll see. At least this is what this article was saying. Who knows if it's actually legit. So yeah, they said that it is used to manufacture the company's digestive health supplements, showed promise in neutralizing the new virus in laboratory tests. In the preclinical trials signal that the drugs, and this is all quoting from MT Newswires, the preclinical trials signal that the drug component could be useful in inhibiting the virus in the gastrointestinal tract. Yeah, that's right. Carol's gonna be here. Woohoo. Now it's, Carol Baskin? No, not Carol Baskin. I wish. Honestly, as much as I dislike Carol Baskin, I'm gonna give her an invite to come on the stream. You know, that'd be the best stream ever. I could teach Carol Baskin how to day trade. But no, it's just my wife, Carol. You know. You're married, bro. That's her account. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Alright, but yeah, that's IMRN's news here. Alright, so this is Midtech Pharma, which is MTP. This is Midtech Pharma, and they announced a research collaboration deal for QSphere platform with a European affiliate of Global Pharma Company. So yeah, they basically entered a research collaboration for MTP. We'll see what happens here, but that's the news. We got MBEV, which I believe is cannabis, if I remember correctly. I might be wrong. The float on MBEV is 88 million, so it's not a small float per se. Why do I feel parched all of a sudden? Yeah, this is New Age Beverage. This is a CBD drink infused company, so they announced a merger on the 20th, so yesterday, in after hours, which made this thing double at least. So they agreed to combine with ARIIX, 4 additional e-commerce direct selling companies to create a $500 million global enterprise. So yeah, they are combining with a bunch of other companies to create a big CBD company that's going to take over the world, I think. For LXRX, we'll see what happens here. We also have Lexicon Pharmaceuticals. She's hot. How did you get so lucky? You know. If you're funny, it can take away a lot of floss. You know, I'll say that. You know. Yeah, we got LXRX, positive top line results. Yeah, top line phase 3 data from 4 phase 3 satogliflozin studies nailed it, and type 2 diabetes. So positive top line results, phase 3 top line results for LXRX Biodrug. We'll see what happens here. We also got MBRX. We got MBRX. This is Moleculin. And, yeah. Simply play on Kira's part. Skills. TNXP. Yeah. Yeah, it's because I'm smart, you know. You want to know why? Because I'm smart. Anyways. Yeah, we got MBRX here is up here. This is Moleculin, right? Moleculin Bio something. And they announced new in vitro testing that confirmed antiviral activity of their WP1122. That sounds like somebody just said a bunch of random numbers. Alright, we'll see what happens with MBRX. We got VERB, verb. I don't like verb. IFRX, which IFRX looks okay. Alright, so IFRX pursues development of the IFX-1 drug candidate for COVID-19 induced pneumonia. Plans phase 3 study. Sometimes I trade pre-market JoJo. It just depends on if I see anything I really like. I gotta backtest pre-market strategies, right? Like I gotta backtest pre-market strategies. The next thing I'm actually looking at backtesting is the average percentage drop from the highs of a gapping stock, right? That's what I'm basically looking at here, and I think that's an interesting way to approach it. BHTG gapping up here, MGEN, OPK, DMPI. BYFC. That one's too slow. I'm looking at, my favorite ones are like MTP, MTP, NBEV, MBRX, and CTIC. No, not CTIC. Sorry. What was it? Maybe it was. I know IBIO is moving. It's alright. I had a list. ONTX doesn't look that bad either. Maybe it's LXRX. Yeah, it was LXRX. Alright, let me see where my wife's at. Alright, she's about to be here. I might actually have to go grab her a chair. MTP's bouncing up here. I might have to go grab her a chair because there's not, to be honest, I'm still in my playroom upstairs. Like, I'm still in my kid's playroom up here, and there's not that much room. Like, you know, I got a green screen that's like really big behind me. Alright, but yeah, she's about to be here. We'll see what happens, but I guess I'm gonna let her trade in pre-market. What she understands, like the strategies she understands, are the VWAP bounce and the VWAP fade, but we can't short, so we're gonna be looking to show her the VWAP bounce. Alright. MTP ripping up here. Absolutely ripping up. And y'all go check out my man Trader Mike's Discord. Honestly, I've been hanging out there every day. They've been giving me some great suggestions on video topics. Y'all go check out my man Trader Mike's Discord. And I'll post the Discord link here. Super active Discord. A lot of people chill there. And, whoa. There we go. A lot of people hang out there. Really fun Discord to chill in. And, yeah, I'll post this link so you can check it out. Like I said, it's one of the reasons I originally got back involved trading penny stocks. Yeah, I mean, James, for the scripts here, like if you're looking at the scripts, right, you just go to edit studies right here. Can you guys see that? There you are. All right. Yeah, I gotta go get you a chair, so just sit here. I'll go grab it.
Okay. Well, here, I gotta grab a blanket.
Here, I got a blanket. Here you go. All right. Carol's here. Y'all hang out with her, and I'm gonna go get a chair so we can both sit. Huh? Hey, I appreciate the sub, Joseph. Here, I gotta repost Trader Mike's Discord. Hold on. There we go. Alright, guys, I'll be right back. All right, it's unmuted.
Okay.
Don't say anything stupid.
Try not to. Hey, how's it going, guys? Okay. Yeah, let me see. Let me pull up the chat. I don't know how John keeps his whole setup here. Hey, how's it going, everyone? It's been a long time. It's been a long time since I come on here. It's been busy. It's crazy right now.
Alright, I got your chair.
You want me to just scoot over?
Yeah, scoot over. There you go.
You want me to sit here or you want to sit there?
I mean,
I want this chair.
oh man, I'm gonna take my good chair. Alright.
It's cold in here.
I know, that's what I'm saying, man. I've been telling them that every morning. It's freezing in here, man. You gotta, like, look at MTP rip up, though, guys. But, yeah, it's cold, man. It's
Oh,
cold
look.
in here.
Look at my blanket.
Yeah. Alright. I know, Stocks. You don't have to tell me. Alright, guys. I'm using Thinkorswim, Mr. Rivera. Yeah, but the scripts are actually pretty easy. Guys, so the scripts are actually pretty easy.
Here.
They can't hear anything. I can still hear you.
Yeah, no, I want to hear.
There's nothing to hear.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, take him off so I can talk. I feel like when he has his headphones on, I feel like he can't hear me.
Dude, I can always hear you. Hey, I appreciate the sub, Perry. I can hear you. You know, I took one of those hearing tests that test to see what kind of frequencies you could hear, and I was like in the super high percentage, man. So like my point is that like I possibly have the best hearing ever in the world, you know? That's all I'm saying, is that I can probably hear better than everybody else, you know? I'm also humble. But we got MTP gapping up here. It's gapping up from 170 all the way to 318. This one's interesting. It's putting in higher lows here. You can see the previous lows down here. We're putting in a little bit of more higher lows, and we're going to see if this one can rip. Like I said this morning, hey, I appreciate the sub, Rick. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that.
It's not cold in Texas.
It's not cold in Texas,
Yeah, we
but
just keep
she
it cold.
freezes me out here in the morning.
I can't sleep if it's hot. I feel like I have trouble sleeping. I toss and turn. It's gotta be cold. So, but it's hot here. It's been like a high 90s.
Yeah, Jimmy, I bet you that would work really well, Jimmy. I'm trying, Stacks, man. I'm trying, bro. I'm trying. But yeah. So, what I'm looking for specifically today is pre-market high breaks. I don't know if MTP is actually going to hit that. That's pretty high up there. Like, I don't know if we're actually going to get up there for MTP. But also looking at moving average crossovers. And so we do have the moving average set here that we're going to look at. You can see even in pre-market, I would love to test this in pre-market, like the moving average crossover, because number one, it would be really easy to test the moving average crossover in pre-market, right? And the reason it would be easy is because there's not going to be a million instances of it because it's pre-market. But I would love to test the accuracy with that and see like how viable it is. And even just looking at MTP, for instance, this is what I'll let you trade today. I'll let you trade the moving average crossover, right? And so what you're looking for here is like when you get these two moving averages to cross under each other, if the light blue line right here goes under this other line, then you see it right here, then it indicates a trend change, right? So if this one crosses under this one, then look, the stock goes down, right? And then when the white one crosses under the blue one here, that signifies another trend change. And again, what happens when you see that? You see this thing pop off and move up here. And so it gets really strong. It's a really easy strategy for beginners, and it works really well. What you got to do, though, if you do trade it, is you just got to get in and out, right? So, like, once you're in the profit, you need to get out of the trade. You know, you don't want to hold on to it because like you'll get faked out. Trend will change very, very fast. And so you just want to take advantage of it, get in, get out, and be done, you know?
Okay.
I'm going to put this right here and keep one ear open.
Okay.
I'm just going to do that. IBIO. Hey, what's up, Ronally? Man, you can leave, but Carol stay. I'm trying. Yeah.
I wouldn't know what to do here. Probably lose his whole account.
Best trader ever. Best hearing ever. Yeah.
Everything best ever, right?
Right. Time to back test John's hearing.
That's
You know?
what
Alright. We got APVO here. APVO ripping up. If you're wondering one that just recently started to pop off, it's APVO. This one's popping up from 850s all the way to 1014. Huge percentage move. This thing's up a big amount. Like what, 15%? Maybe longer.
Hey, Tiny.
Hey John, when you do your back test, don't forget to account for the taco conundrum. It's the phenomenon where taco buys a stock and it automatically drops 28% right away. Alright. I will do taco. I got you. You know. Alright. Alright, you ready to trade? I'm kind of nervous for you trading my account.
I know I am too.
Yeah, great. Yeah, great.
It's been a while, you know. It's been crazy here. I don't know. Did you tell them about what's going on at the house?
Kind of, yeah. So we've had like renovations done here. We've
They're
had
not
renovations.
really renovations. We found a bunch of mold
Yeah.
that had come in through the weep holes in our house. So basically we had to rip out a whole big piece of drywall, my kitchen cabinets, and then my back window had gotten like wood rot.
Yeah.
And our behind the shower, and the shower needed to go. It had been here since the house was built, but like somehow moisture got behind there, so like that's what's been going on the last month. So it's been
crazy. I'm in my kids' playroom. Hey, I appreciate the sub, JB. Yeah, I'm in my kids' playroom. I showed them this the other day, but like this is where I'm at right now. Like, you know, we got like weights in here and stuff, but like this is where I'm at right now. I'm gonna have to fix this real quick, but like this is where I'm at right now. I'm in my kids' playroom. You know, look, there's like a little toy kitchen over there. Like we got like a punching bag back there. We've got like weights on the floor because like we've been like working out here and stuff because like we don't have nothing else to do. But yeah, that's where we're at.
when you can't go to the gym right now.
Right, we're stuck at home, can't go to the gym. You know, it's just boring over here. But we find stuff to do. Luckily, I work from home, and so it doesn't matter that much. But all right. Scoot over a little bit more. See, this is like my area. Like I'm trying to like vibe out over here, and you like stole my chair.
Yeah, but you gotta share your area.
I know, but that's my chair, man. That's my chair. I want my chair. All right, but with that said, APVO is dropping up here. Let me see if you guys see anything else. Like I said, we have CZR, and this looks like either like a 3-to-1 split, reverse split, or just an acquisition or a buyout of some sort. I'm guessing it's an acquisition or a buyout. We can take a look.
Yeah, luckily we didn't have black mold, but we had like the next worst. I don't know if it's cladosporium. It starts with a C, and then we had penicillin aspergillus.
Yeah.
Not good. I mean, I think both of them are gas-producing mold, so I'd been coughing, thinking I had the coronavirus, but
Yeah, I had to go get tested too. They even saw me on stream, and it might have been mold. Like it might be mold. Like that might have been what it
probably
is.
was allergies. Plus, there's been a lot of dust lately. Like once we finally came back to the house, it's been really dusty, and you know.
Yeah. No fun. But yeah, CZR here. I can look up the news for it. This is Cohen and Company. They I'm trying to see what is going on with this one. I'm almost I'm pretty sure, unless they're doing like a reverse split, it has to be an acquisition. Okay, it's a merger. That's what it is. Okay, I knew it was something like that. Got it. All right, but yeah. With that said, though, look at MBEV. It's starting to drop, and these are why I don't take these dip buys in pre-market. Like I said, I had a lot of good results trading the moving average cross and the. I had a lot of good results trading the moving average crossover and the pre-market high break, but the dip buy strategy was the one strategy I was using that just did not work. It just didn't work. But what I would do basically is look for confirmed levels in pre-market and wait for stocks to hold those levels, but again, it just didn't work that well. LXRX at 361. I'm not sure, man. Yeah, I mean, mold gets in. You know, mold just finds a way in. You know, like a lot of mold's from outside, and that's like relatively harmless. It's not good for you, obviously, but like there's some like really bad molds. We bought this house. It was built in '94, so it's like a older house.
Yeah. Basically, what happened was on one side of our house, like we have gutters on our house, but on one side there's not any gutters. So what was happening was when it would rain, because we've been getting just like heavy rain. I mean, it's southeast Texas. We've been getting really heavy rains, and what would happen is the rain would fall off the roof and hit the ground and then bounce back like kind of to the house when it was during heavy rains, and basically it would bounce back into the house and get into the weep holes on the side of the house.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's what caused it. So, I mean...
Hectic.
Yeah.
Somebody's... Go ahead.
And I was just saying, you know, we're still, or at least for me, like I'm still learning. Like, this is our first house, so it's kind of a learning experience, and it's
no fun.
Home ownership is...
Man, this house is a money pit, man. We've spent so much money in this house. It's absolutely ridiculous. I hate this house. I'm about to sell this thing. It's a great house. I'm very blessed to be here, but it... Yeah.
It's just had a lot of repairs. It seems like one thing a year, like one really expensive ordeal happens each year. I probably should look into some type of like a, not like appliance insurance, but like
home insurance. I mean, we have home insurance, but there's gonna be maybe like, I don't know what it would be.
Well, no, like our neighbor, like he has this insurance where if something goes wrong, like he pays so much each month, but if something goes wrong, like he's got a pool, so like if his pool heater or his pool pump or whatever goes out, they'll come out and fix it for like a fraction of what they would normally pay, or like ovens or dishwashers or stuff like that, you know?
Right.
So
for the person asking me about LXRX, there's a few levels you could look at. I don't know whether it's going to run up, and I don't know. I never like to tell people yes sell or yes buy or whatever, and so I'll just show you the levels that I would watch. I'm watching this 265 level. It's got some confirmations here in pre-market. You can see the confirmations at this level there, and then you also have this 283 level, which has a little bit more recent confirmations here, and here. And so those are the two levels I would watch. It's like 284 or 282 maybe, and then like 265. It just depends on what your risk tolerance is like for this one. I don't know. It also depends on how it acts towards the open. Sometimes these will bounce towards the open, so I'm just going to leave it with I really don't know. Yeah, warranty. I should know this. I'm a real estate agent. I should know.
Honestly, our house is so old though. Like, I don't know how we would get warranties on stuff unless it's like a new. Like, we had to get a new dishwasher. I think we got a warranty on that for like a couple months. That
dishwasher, man.
What?
Oh, our new one?
Yeah, the new one.
Oh, yeah, the new one's fine. Our old one, we got like the top of the line one. That thing broke. But no, Tiny said she had an ex who. My ex got very sick from it. Her lungs filled up halfway with fluid before we realized what was wrong. It took 3 days. Whoa, why are we all fuzzy? Are we back from fuzzy? Whoa. Look at us, man.
Looks like it.
And there we go. Alright, yeah, that was weird. Anyways. But yeah. Carol's super allergic. That sounded terrible. But Carol's super allergic. She has really bad allergies. I'm not allergic to anything that I know of. ONTX is popping off here though. It's at 135s. I can go ahead and go over the overall market news here too. Yes, sir. We got 15 minutes, team. Biotechs, yeah, for sure. We got a lot of biotechs popping off.
Here, I'm gonna run to the bathroom before we...
Alright, I might steal my chair back.
What?
Dude, I'm just saying. Here, you're gonna have to get out that way, too.
Y'all don't let him take this chair.
Oh, I'm certainly gonna take it, man.
Make him let me use it.
Look, this one's
once.
comfortable. This one's probably more comfortable than that one. I just like that. I like being on that side. Because that's like where I usually
I like
am.
being on this side, too.
Well, I guess you can, but...
Thank you.
Alright. Get out of here, man.
Alright, I'll be right back.
Alright. Here, push this thing to the side, too. I'm really, like, out of room. What am I running into? Alright, guys. There. That's much better. Alright. Alright. But yeah, ONTX is popping off here. We also got, like, IBIO and AHT. Let me know what your favorite watch is today. What's up, Fun? Hey, what's up, brother? I prefer fuzzy. Hey, you know, it is what it is. Carol seems very soft-spoken. Yeah, I could probably put the mic a little bit closer to her. There we go. Alright. Remember, guys, look at MTP, though. MTP is just dropping. And like I said, if you have any specific strategies you want to see me backtest, let me know. You know, let me know what you guys want to see here, backtesting, because there's a lot of interesting ones that I'm kind of checking out and watching. But, let me see. There's a lot of interesting things I'm kind of peeping out and watching. Yeah, I am overnight. It's too crazy. But yeah, look at MTP though. MTP dropping. Like I said, this morning at the open, one thing that I'm going to start doing here is I'm going to start backtesting the moving average crossover in after hours and pre-market. Like that's the thing, the next step I think is testing the moving average crossover in pre-market specifically. So instead of after the opening bell, I'm going to test it in pre-market. And I'm going to have that video for you guys today. If you have any, I might be able to squeeze 2 strategies in there. And so if you want another strategy back-tested, let me know. To all of our members, I sent all of our members some back-testing results from yesterday. I was going to make a video and I tested the opening range breakout. And the way I tested it was that I looked at the first 3 5-minute candles. And so I got a 5-minute chart up, and I looked at the first 3 5-minute candles, right? And basically like this. I would mark the highs and the low of those first 3 5-minute candles. The problem though, like this, maybe IMRN might be a little bit easier to explain since it's actually ran yesterday. So yeah, what I would do is, let me remove all of this. Well, just to explain, I'm going to remove the VWAP here, and I'm going to remove these moving averages. Remove all studies. So yeah, so what I would do is I'd mark the highs and lows of those first 3 5-minute candles. So we have this, and so this would be the opening range that I would attack. And the way I backtested it was I would look to see, I would use a 1-to-1 ratio. So for instance, like this is my reward target, and then I would just risk off of this right here, right? So like that's my reward target, and then I would just risk off of this, right? The low of the opening range. And what happened was I got basically a break-even accuracy rate, which with a 1-to-1 ratio is not great. And so I think the accuracy rate was like, it was like 51% or something like that. And so it was very random, not that good of results. And I eventually abandoned that strategy because it just did not show that promise, specifically with gapping penny stocks. Like I did update my list, and I can show you guys the, I can show you guys the, if I even saved it. Let me see if I saved it. Maybe I didn't save it. But anyways, let me see. Okay, I did save it. Or no, I didn't. Okay, I guess I didn't. But yeah, basically, Basically, it just didn't work well for the way I was trading. The opening range breakout, it just didn't work well. If you have any other suggested ways to trade it, let me know, because I'm always open to other ways to approach that strategy. But like, you know, the way I had it didn't work. Like, right, the way I had it didn't work. The way I was trading it just didn't work. We can look at the market news real quick, and I can go over this. Market is gapping up nicely today. Let's throw some studies on here. There's the previous closing price, so we are above that. Let's throw the VWAP in there. Alright, and then we can add the previous closing price. Let me see. There we go. Alright, so, yeah, this is the market news. Huh? I don't know. You're going to have to crawl in the Lego box right there. There you go. Whoa. You in here? Yeah, man, this green screen is causing problems. It really is. This thing is like so, like, you know, we're like behind a wall of green screen here. Alright. Alright, you're in here.
You guys scared. I can't move. I can't move.
Alright. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go over the overall market news. Yeah, I'm looking at NBEV, Chaz. We're gonna see what we get. But I'm gonna go ahead and go over the overall market news here. Like, here's NBEV, or here's the SPY itself. The SPY is gapping up nicely. I think what they saw was that obviously they had more cases of the virus, but I think they said that that's from more testing and that the numbers overall look okay. And so they also have hopes for a U.S. stimulus bill. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and quote this, and this is from MT Newswires. And it says, quote, stock futures were firmer ahead of the opening bell as optimism among investors rose after the European Union leaders agreed to a landmark $860 billion stimulus package to lift growth amid the crippling effects of the pandemic. The New York Times reported that the European Union Recovery Fund will see the bloc raising capital by selling bonds collectively, with the majority of the money to be given to member nations hit hardest by this. Investors are now shifting to possible U.S. stimulus measures to help the country. Nobuhiko Kamarochi, market strategist at Mizuho Securities, told Reuters that Washington's stimulus package will likely be around $1 trillion to $1.5 trillion. In economic data releases, the Chicago Fed National Activity Index is going to be out at 8:30 Eastern, while the U.S. Redbook, the weekly measure of comparable store sales, discounters, department stores, is going to be open at 8:55. So that's already out. Both of these are already out. So yeah, going back to commodities here, we got, let me see, we got crude is up 2.5%. The U.S. oil fund is up 2.5%. Natural gas is up 0.7%. The U.S. natural gas fund is up 0.9%. And so yeah, the market's doing well today. We're gapping up from about 324.30s on the SPY all the way up to 326.50s on the SPY. So it doesn't look that bad. Yeah, we'll see. That's probably what we're looking at. Precise. HTBX. A lot of people talking about HTBX. See, if you're gonna steal this side,
I could type.
yeah, you gotta type and you gotta be fast. But yeah, HTBX is popping off here. Let's see if this has any recent news. HTBX is up to 408, breaking the previous pre-market high and forming a new one. I'd also like to measure the previous, like the previous day's high of the day. Like, not the previous closing price, but this high of the day level. I'm also thinking about maybe back testing this here, right? This $4 level. And so that's what I'm kind of looking at. Yeah, go ahead, Xperos. Ask away, brother. Carol can, Carol always likes questions. Carol always likes questions. So go ahead and ask.
How we met? Basically, we both kind of had a bunch of mutual friends. And I had seen him, like, at parties, and I think I had actually gone over to his house once because I was meeting a friend, and he sat there playing his Xbox.
Yeah, I was playing Xbox.
Yeah, you sit there playing his Xbox.
Not much has changed.
Yeah,
really,
not really. But yeah, and then one day, I guess one of my friends.
Yeah, I went over. She was hanging out with this girl I knew, and we went over there and hung out, and that's how it happened, basically.
Yeah.
And we started talking, and
yeah, him and another mutual friend.
Yeah.
And yeah, so that's kind of how we met. what do I think about his day trading or what his trading? I mean, I'm okay with it. You know, I think that.
She knows I'm actually profitable, so
Yeah, and
she'll be alright.
Yeah, and like I know that John is, you know, innovative, and he's, you know, I know that he's smart. So I think that, yeah.
I'm also the best hearer.
Make
ever.
that head even bigger right there.
Yeah. I'm also the best hearer ever. I can hear better than probably anybody else in the world. And so,
Yeah. Well, right. But yeah, you know, I have faith that he could, you know, pull it off here. So.
Yeah.
You know.
All right. So HTBX is up. Why
are the Smurfs blue?
I don't know. That's a good question, Taco. Who knows, man? The world will never know. Opening range works for me. Yeah, I used to trade it. It just didn't. Like I said, my results were about 50%. Like it was about 50% accurate with a 1-to-1 ratio. It's just not that good. Like I said, there are different ways to approach it, and obviously there's going to be different stocks to trade it with. But with gapping penny stocks, I think the problem lies in that most gapping penny stocks actually fail, right? And so it worked far more on the short side than the long side with the opening range. But who knows? I don't see why HTBX is running, but we are getting some volume in HTBX. We only got 3 minutes before the opening bell here. But HTBX is popping off here, looking solid. Let me know what your favorite watch is today, guys. We got, like I said, we got about 30 minutes, or we got about 3 minutes, 2 minutes until the opening bell. CTXR. All right, Kira, you ready?
Yeah.
No pressure, but do not lose money. You know?
Right.
Make money at all costs. You know?
I feel like the times that I have traded, I've done okay.
Yeah, you made money. You made money.
Like $5.
Yeah, but hey, look, you're gonna love the sizing I'm using now because that's about what we're trading. CTXR, not enough liquidity and volume for me, unfortunately. HTBX float. Hey, I appreciate the sub. Syed, thank you. I appreciate that, bro. Welcome. Yeah, look, you would have more room over here. Seriously, like let me squeeze on in there, man. Let me get that spot.
I'm good.
Mess up my whole vibe here trading, man.
This is, well, let's do this.
That's like my spot, man. You're stealing my spot. Whatever.
I don't know what it is.
I can hear you. I can hear you.
I know, but
I
like seeing your ear because I know that you can hear me even better. You know.
I guess. Wow.
I don't know if I'm the only one who's like that. Like if someone's got headphones on, I feel like they can't hear me. You know.
Dude, I can hear you, man. I'm talking to you. Come on, you know. You think I'm just the psychic? I mean, I do have the greatest hearing ever.
Oh
but
y'all gotta stop pumping that ego up here.
You know, the greatest, possibly the greatest hearer ever. You know, that's not even correct way to say it, but you know. All right, guys, we got less than a minute. Let me get everything ready here. All right. All right, good luck, team. Yeah, I gotta get some of these penny movers up. I gotta put some of these other scans up, guys. All right, there's the bell. Good luck. All right, guys, there's the opening bell. Looking into the gappers here, we got ONTX, we got NBEV making some moves here. NBEV, I gotta put the moving average crossover here. See if we can catch that. All right, so we're watching NBEV for this. I gotta also put some of these other scanners up. Like I know I had we already got the crossover here on NBEV, unfortunately. So, MTP's bouncing up a little bit. MTP. We're going to watch for the crossover on MTP. Yeah. ONTX, we're watching for that. But yeah, MTP, we're looking for this crossover to happen here on MTP. Alright, you ready?
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, we got T and XP showing up on the scanners. T and XP. We also got LXRX. Alright, so MTP here. And listen, if this one works, if we get the crossover and the pre-market high, oh no, it's still way away from that. Alright, we're gonna try here. Alright, go ahead. I'll let you just mark it into this thing. Here, not yet, not yet, don't do it yet.
The
Here, and actually just wait. I don't know if I like this one. Just wait. We also got NBEB that's actually breaking down here. MTP is looking good. LXRX here. LXRX might be a little bit better. We're gonna come back to MTP. Alright, so you see the crossover. We break these highs basically at 290. We're gonna take that. We're also looking at MTP though. You ready? You see, so when these lines cross over each other, you go long. You buy the market. Actually, I'm gonna buy the asking price. Alright.
okay.
Alright, so you gotta wait for the actual cross to happen here though. So like you see it's close, right? We gotta wait for this cross to happen right here. And so really I would wait to break 390s. Alright. Remember, I just want you to scalp this. So get in and out fast. Alright, you gotta wait for it to happen though. So it hadn't happened yet and you wanna just be patient.
So it needs to go.
Right, so it's breaking
Cross
down. Let's
back
find
over.
something else. Wait. Look, MTP's doing it. Sorry, I gotta take it.
Yeah.
It's a little bit late, but there's the crossover. Now we want to see it hold over the $0.50. All right, we're back up to 50s, 51s. All right, so we got the crossover here, and we could try to be patient with it, but we did at least get the crossover play. We're right around break even right now. There we go. Alright, I took half off there, and I'm gonna let you exit the rest. And that way, we wanted to see it hold support, and then continue on its way up. Alright, go ahead. Go ahead. Boom. Alright, good job. You exited. But yeah, $33 gain. Like I said, guys, this crossover strategy is legitimate. It is 100% legit. And it works super well, and we're also about to break the pre-market high. But look, there's the pre-market high level. We could even watch it for that, but a really nice $33 win. First trade, 200 shares. You know, 10% basically. So not bad. We also got like ONTX here popping off, and I think, of course, we missed out on a huge amount of profit here. But
Oh man.
yeah. But it's okay because, like I said, we're just scalping, right? And you never want to be that trader where you kind of watch the move afterwards and you let it influence your trading, right? If you have something that works, even if you're missing the majority of the move, like you're never gonna get the all of the move, right? Like you're never gonna get all the move. But one of the benefits of the moving average crossover is that I have to just go by the back testing results, right? And what the back testing results showed me was that it was a profitable strategy just like this, but you can't marry the move, right? Like you have to get in and out quickly because if not, it'll change trends very, very fast. Like when it does turn against you, it turns against you fast, right? And so if you end up holding it out of greed, it's just gonna cause you to lose and it's gonna mess up that accuracy rate. We also got VERB, which is moving some. VERB, huge rip here. Let's see if we have the moving average crossover. Not yet, but this one's halted, it looks like. Look at VERB, guys. VERB making a huge rip here. A huge move for VERB. And I'm going to take this VWAP fade out because we're not using that right now. And I'm just going to make this one larger. Yeah, that's better. Alright. But yeah, we got... Okay, so we are halted. How did I know that before it happened? So VERB's halted. We got MTP here. And the next step for this one is to see if it breaks pre-market highs. If it does break pre-market highs, those are much stronger on average. And this one had a long way up to get there, and it just ripped through. So... Hey, nice, Chris. So the moving average crossover. If you're wondering what strategy I'm specifically trading right now, I'm gonna make a video for you, and I'm gonna show you this video. I gotta watch MTP here though, because it's starting to rip up, and if we break $4, we could get really interesting here. Quick second though, guys. We got over 600 people here. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button if you haven't already. We day trade live for free on stream every weekday morning on YouTube. Here goes MTP. It just ripped over there, and it's too high up there. It just ripped over 40 cents over that pre-market high. And so a huge move for this one. But yeah, guys, let me get this video for you. So yeah, if you want to see the strategy I just used, go to this link. This is the video link. This is the video link. So yeah, y'all go to that video. No, I used the 26 SMA and the 12 EMA. Super well. I back tested this strategy, guys. So like my big thing is like I test the strategies. Like I'm a programming nerd, and so, you know, I back test my strategies like people should. But I did a bunch of videos on the back testing results, and one of the things that this moving average crossover showed was that it's incredibly accurate in the first 30 minutes of the day, right? So like in the first 30 minutes, just like this, in that first 5-10 minutes, super accurate. After that, it's a little sketch, but the first 30 minutes with gapping momentum penny stocks, super accurate. Yeah, no stress, guys. I got you. You know, I got you. I'm doing the work for you, you know. I'm just a nice guy. I know. You don't have to tell me. I know.
That ego, man.
I know. You don't have to tell me. I'm just the nicest guy ever. And, you know.
Jeez, man.
I'm just joking, you know. I mean, I do have the best hearing ever, but, like, I'm just joking.
Oh, my God.
Alright, I'm watching NBEV here, and maybe we're going to get the crossover here on NBEV. It's about to happen, but we'll come back to MTP. A little bit too extended. Whoa, my keyboard just died. Okay, there we go. We're looking at NBEV. We might get the crossover here. Alright, so we kind of already did. We already did get the crossover here, unfortunately. So this one's no bueno. We also got ONTX. We got CAN. We got INUV. Whoa, look at this penny stock, guys. INUV. If you like penny stocks, this one's popping off big, too. NBEV is kind of pulling a red to green move. I think it's halted. But NBEV is kind of pulling a red to green move. We already had the crossover here, though. Like, we already got it down here. And it was kind of chopping out a little bit. So, you know. Still bullish. Hey, I appreciate the sub. Yeah, and like I said, y'all hit the subscribe button. We drop back testing videos. Like, I try to test all the strategies I use. Right? And so, and I try to bless you guys with that knowledge, too. Because that is important knowledge to have. Dude, I didn't say anything, man. I didn't say anything. I just said I'm blessing them with that knowledge because I am. You know? The point of that, all of that, is hit the subscribe button, guys. You know you want to. I'm just messing around, just because I know she gets mad if I'm like too egotistical.
Too cocky here.
So like I'm just doing it to just mess with her at this point. But yeah, like I said, hit the subscribe button. Though. I'm serious about that. We do drop back testing videos like every week, multiple. So. And like I said this morning, the latest one was the moving average crossover, and it did not perform well. We got INUV here, which did not get halted. And we had the crossover early this morning for that one. And I do want to drop... Yeah, I know. I appreciate the support, guys. I really do. Thank you. Yeah, so it's the moving average. And basically what you want to understand is that I'm using the 26 SMA. So I'm using the 26 SMA and I'm using the 12 EMA. Right? And basically, the way the moving average crossovers generally work is that when the long term crosses under the blue one, when the long term crosses under the short term moving average, it indicates a trend change. Like it indicates momentum in one direction, right? And so basically we have the short term, which is the light blue line right here. When the long term, maybe I have it backwards. Let me see. Okay, so yeah, the light blue line is the short term. When the long term crosses under the short term, so when the short term crosses above the long term, basically when the light blue line crosses over the white line, it indicates an upward trend change, like an upward change in direction. We also have VERB here, VERB popping off. This one got halted on the way up and it broke pre-market highs. It's too extended right now for me though. It's just too high up there. It's just too extended up there. Hey. Yeah, I'm happy with it. Yeah, I should have left some in it, James, 100%. But yeah, James, you and I still got to do that meeting, brother. So let me know when you want to, man. Like I said, it's been hectic. If you heard about the mold this morning, it's been super crazy on my end, brother. But here's another good strategy if you guys want to see it. So basically, what's going down with this here? Well, no, I'm just showing him this. So you see the pre-market high. One of the other things, so I also tested pre-market gap ups. If you're just now joining us, I also tested pre-market gap ups, right? So I tested penny stock gap ups. MTP is breaking highs right now, just to hit you with that. But I also tested penny stock gap ups. Hey, I appreciate the sub, Blue. Thank you. But one of the things that I found out is that a large majority of these penny stocks actually fail. 2/3 fail. But the ones that succeed and actually break the pre-market high, they usually end up running. I think it was like 85% or something crazy high like that. So that is the silver lining. Even though I found out most penny stocks fail, the ones that do succeed are super strong. And so if you can have the patience to wait for these type of pre-market high breaks, even though they might dip back underneath it short term, if you have patience with it, a lot of the time they're going to run. Not always though. Nothing's 100% trading, but it works really well. INUV. Yeah, INUV, I don't know, man. This one, I would look at it up to 75. Alright, I'm gonna let you trade now, Kiro.
Okay.
You ready? I don't know about it. I'm gonna let you trade this one. But, let's see if we can get one of these maybe pre-market high breaks. Look at, type in MBRX.
NBRX?
M as in Mark. Alright, so we got MBRX here, and this one's starting to kind of look up. If the white line crosses under the blue line, and it breaks this level right here, jump in.
Okay.
Alright, just jump in with like 100 shares, but you gotta wait for it, so just actually wait for the crossover play. And it's important to wait for it, because a lot of the time it's gonna look like it crosses over, and then it's just gonna continue back in the same direction. And it's just gonna kind of fake you out. And so if you enter before it actually crosses over in like a really legitimate way, like you have to see the crossover, it needs to be really self-evident. Because you basically need all the other traders to see it too and give it that momentum, since they're jumping in as well, right? And short traders are going to be selling and vice versa. But watch MBRX here and see if we can catch it.
So it needs to...
So the white line needs to cross under the blue line, and you're going to get that surge in momentum. But you got to wait for it, because again, it can fake you out a ton. And so you got to wait for it. Type in CEI real quick. Come back to that one. It's still got a little ways. Type in CEI. Oil stock, I believe. Yeah, look at CEI, guys. CEI's popping off big here. Huge moves. It had the crossover early this morning too. Okay, go back to MBRX. We're waiting on MBRX here to see if it can push up and give us the crossover. We also don't hate like LXRX if it can continue. Yeah, that's fine. All right, guys. What about HTBX? Okay, look, we gotta watch this one. It's trying to break. Another big level here is 150. So we're getting there. Like I said, watch these two lines.
Okay. So it needs to...
So the white line needs to cross underneath the light blue line. So basically, and it'll be a little bit, like it's not going to happen until it hits this level here, which is better. Like, right, it hits 153. then it's gonna be better, right? And so if it can hit 153 and break that, and we get the crossover simultaneously, then it's gonna look even better. But we gotta actually wait for it, right? And then ideally we'd love to see it move up to 173, but I doubt that's gonna happen. But what we can look for is the kind of red to green washout long style play if it breaks over that opening high right there. That looks interesting to me. Yeah, and MTP is just not looking back, man. That thing popped all the way up to 480. I missed out on like $1 in profit. All right, look, we're getting pretty close. Since it's just 100 shares, you can probably just click market buy. You want to get into the habit of buying the bid or buying the ask, just because it's a limit order, but it's a protecting limit order. But since it's just 100 shares, you can use a market order. You'll get filled immediately. But just wait, because you see how it when you see a big wick like this, you see the big down wick. Like what I'm showing her, guys, is this right here. So like when you see a big up wick like this, you see these big wicks, that indicates actually selling pressure, right? When you have big wicks like that, it indicates pressure, right? So like for instance, this was a little bit of buying pressure before it broke down, probably buyers fighting it, and this is a little bit of selling pressure on the upside. But it doesn't mean it's going to slow it down, but short term, that's what it means. We could also look at MTP. It looks like it's going to break that 480 high up here. And we'll come back to this one. We'll put it up on the screen. Type in MBRX. MBRX. We're putting it up right here. All right, type in MTP. Yeah, look at MTP. I told you guys it broke this 480 high. It's just too extended at this point for me. We're just gonna wait for the crossover. Yeah, here, go to MBRX. All right, we're waiting for this break. Again, we're looking for the crossover play, so we don't mind letting it consolidate. Yeah, we need it over 150 though. If it doesn't break 150, even if it crosses over, we don't want to get into it because we could just get faked out. And if we get into this, I think we got to use a risk of like 146. All right, get ready though. Get ready. It looks like it might squeeze here. See, look, this is not. It hasn't crossed yet, and so just wait. Like you need a obvious like self-evident crossover here at like 146, 147, and ideally it would break that opening high right there now. All right, we're in 100 shares. All right, we got the crossover. We got the break over the previous high of the day, and remember we're gonna use a tight risk, and we can just kind of let this one work. We're above $50 now. And if we lose, it's not going to be the end of the world. Alright, and this one, just have patience. Let it try to hold over the $50 at 150.
Okay.
Like, hopefully it moves down, find some support there too, if possible, and just holds up. But I think using the I would give myself a risk of like 148.
Okay.
Alright, so it's like a 6-cent risk. And if it starts to get close to there, just be ready to exit. Right? So we have, let's give ourselves a reward target of like 65s. And then we'll use a risk of 148. Alright, so we've got a decent reward target, relatively small risk, and we know exactly where we're going to enter and exit. And that way it cuts down on emotions because we know exactly what we're planning on doing. And we also have good risk reward for the most part. So like our risk in this case is 6 cents. Our reward target is like almost 10 cents. So it's not quite 2 to 1, but all right, get ready. Here, baby, get ready. All right, so we got out less than $10. That's why I remember telling you guys when it turns against you, it turns against you fast, and like that's what we got there, unfortunately. We're still green on the day, obviously, but that's what we got there, unfortunately, and we're getting a little bit later in the market. So we'll find other place, but don't stress it too much. You did good. We're still green on the day, and you got it. You exited that first one, so you did fine.
Okay.
All right, we got ONTX making moves above the $50 here, and this one's interesting too. I'm using Thinkorswim. I'm starting to look at ONTX here. It's trying to break pre-market highs, and it's looking strong if it can hold over them. But yeah, MBRX just tanked, just big fake out there, unfortunately. MBRX is taking it going against us. TNXP, here, type in TNXP. Yeah, TNXP looks strong, and the reason it looks strong is because it's over the pre-market high. It broke over the pre-market high at $2, and it ran. I mean, it's another example of why pre-market high breaks are so profitable. Yeah, less than $10 from the loss, so we're fine. Gene. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Type in G-E-N-E. Yeah, I mean, like I said, we're green on the day. Every day is not going to be perfect. But yeah, this one's actually breaking. About to break 560 highs here. We'll see. Yeah, man. MBRX tank told us, for sure.
Is there more coffee down there?
Huh?
Was there more coffee?
No, you can have some on if you want. It's
cold.
Yeah, so. Alright, ONTX actually did make this move. Man, I was kind of thinking about it. It's a little bit too late, but I don't mind buying this little dip here. Alright, so we're in with 100 shares of ONTX. Yeah, we're gonna see if we get a rip up here and let this one work a little bit more. I could probably hold it close to break even now, but we just want to see it pick up some strength. We're at 56. You alright?
Yeah.
Alright, there's 55s. We're trying to let this one work. It might consolidate, and that's okay. But 150, I think, is a reasonable risk. And we just gotta let it get up to, like, preferably like 165s. It's fighting, battling. It got over the 150 level, which is always pretty good. Yeah, MBRX faked me out for sure. Hey, nice, Amanda. Congrats. Hey, great game. Awesome game. Carol's a beast. Hey, she's trying.
Working at it.
Yeah, she's doing good. ONTX is kind of freezing on me, though. I don't like it the more it just kind of sits here. I'm going to try to give it time. But the longer it kind of hangs out here, the less I like it. So, yeah. And as I say that, look at that. Underneath 149, I'm out. Okay, we're letting it work. It's back over 50s. And we're around break even here. What we want to see, though, is we want to see this to hold over 150, right? Like, that's really what we're here to wait for, is it to hold over 150, right? If it can hold over 150, we're doing fine. But if it starts to break down under 150, it's not really looking that great. And like, luckily our entry was solid and we're like completely break even here. But ideally we want to see it pop up over 156 and start to move strong. Alright, so we found support at 150, which is good. Like I said, this 148 risk level makes a lot of sense.
Shave the beard, make the wife happy.
Hey, dude, she wants me to, man, for sure. She hates the beard.
It's not too bad.
She used to hate it. I don't know.
I used to hate it. As long as he keeps it kind of, you know.
Cleaned up.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Alright, so we're finding some support at 150, right? But it didn't pop off like I wanted it to.
What's the tune?
I don't know what the last one was.
Oh.
That's a good check. So some of them are custom, like the High of the Day Momo scanner's custom. And if you want the link, I got you. I could share my settings with you if you need me to. But yeah, some of them are custom and then some of them are just pre. I think I built a few of these. Like I built a few of the daily high ones, but the rest are custom. I'm gonna take the sweater off. TNXP. This song, let me see. The last song, man, I gotta find it. I don't know where it's at now. It's No Clue by Dylan Sits was the last song. No Clue by Dylan Sits. Here, I gotta take the sweater off. It's hot.
The kids are still sleeping.
Good, man. Let them sleep. I've been staying up till like 11 every night.
It's kind of surprising Jack's still asleep though.
Yeah. Alright, here we go. Here's the pop up to 154. I can go check on him if you want.
You want me to?
I can. You gotta manage this trade though. Like I said, it's really easy. Breaks under 148, get out.
Okay.
Alright. Don't click anything else.
Okay. So
Alright.
Goes under 148.
Under this level here, 148. If it breaks under that, get out.
Okay. And
Click,
when do you want me to
click
take?
sell the market. Just get out. Wait.
When would you want me to take profit?
Nah, I'm probably gonna get out here anyway. Alright, I'm out. Unfortunate, but I don't want to give it any more time. Maybe I'll catch another break here. Yeah, I got you. Okay, here, let me share it with him.
Here, I'll go.
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, I want to get some more coffee.
Alright. Alright. Well, here, I might steal my chair just because I like my chair. Alright.
But you gotta give it back when I come back, though.
I don't even know if I can squeeze onto this chair right now. Alright. I miss my chair, man. No, Ben. Yeah, I mean, I moved away from them a while back. Like, I've been trading on Thinkorswim for a few months now. AYRO. AYRO is popping off here. Breaking highs. Looks interesting. We got the crossover just now for AYRO. I'm going to buy a little bit here on this pullback. Alright, so I'm in with 50 shares of AYRO. And like this one recently broke highs and had the crossover. Hopefully it can rip up over 580, but I'm just in with 50 shares now. I just need it over 575 too. There we go. And like since I'm taking smaller size, these are going to be a little bit longer term. There's 78s, 79s. Looks good. Yeah, ONTX ripped down, so I like the risk level I've been giving myself with those. Remember, guys, to hit the subscribe button. We're going to be trading a lot more active. I appreciate the sub, MLB. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. We're going to be trading a lot more active in the next few days. Because I'm going to be switching over to U-Stock Trade too. But yeah, we'll see. You know, it just depends. I tried to, Jeffrey. She said no, man. You heard me? I was like, hey, you want me to go do it? And she was like, nah. So let her go do it. It's alright. We've been together for 10 years. Expiros, 10 years. But man, I'm getting faked out. I had that first nice killer trade on MTP. And then just been getting faked out ever since. Which kind of shows how profitable the setups are in that first, you know, that first 30 minutes setups work. After the first 30 minutes, kind of, you know, a little sketchy with some of these strategies. So we're still back testing. Maybe I'm gonna find a strategy that works after the first 30 minutes and see if we can find something that works really well there too. And like, I'm trying to be patient with these, but I'm just getting faked out left and right. Very close to exiting this one. I'm trying to give it time. But, oh my gosh, man, I didn't even click the main button. 50-cent loss, I guess, is better than nothing. But I didn't even click the main button. It's just gonna get frustrating. I gotta fix this mouse, right? Like, this mouse has got too many buttons. Look at this mouse. I blame the mouse. I didn't really want to exit there. But I guess I didn't lose anything, so that's cool, I guess. But man, MTP is just making me sad. Ugh, I gotta learn to hold these a little bit longer, man. Wow. What else we got today? That'll make me feel better. We got GNPX. Breaking pre-market highs, big levels. Okay. I think I'm gonna wait though and see if we get a pullback there that I can attack. Maybe I shouldn't have, man. Look at the break. Ah, tough day, man. I mean, I'm green on the day, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm up like 20 bucks or something like that. But, and green's good. But, yeah. And another thing I'm happy about is that most of the stocks I've exited on the losing side did not run back up. Like, most of them failed. So, I got out at the right time is what I mean by that. DMPI here. Breaking highs, looking really, really strong. DMPI. Big moves here for DMPI. And this one's starting to run. Yeah, see, there goes AYRO. Yeah, I'm trying not to, Hugo. Yeah, it is what it is, dude. Like, I'm trying. I know, don't remind me, David. I know, man. I see it. It sucks, but it is what it is. Yeah, so Kurt, if you're trying to get into pre-market, you see this TIF. If you're an active trader here, you see this TIF. You go to extended right there. And that way you switch it over to extended hours trading. If not, you go to day. If it's after the bell, you go to day, right? But you just go here, you find TIF, you bring it over, and you add it to the top. You know, that way click OK. You got TIF here, you switch it to extended if you're trying to get in pre-market. Alright, so NBEB is breaking down. DMPI is still looking interesting. We're going to see what we get. Like I said, luckily I'm still green on the day, but AYRO is bouncing up. I don't want to be too stubborn with this one, but I'm thinking about it. Which one, Mud? TNXP, QLGN, and ADMP popping off. So there goes ADMP breaking pre-market highs. QLGN. Yeah, both of them are making moves. TNXP. Yeah, I mean, TNXP's not bad. One of the things I like about it is that it broke pre-market highs right at the open, and it just ripped when it did. So, like, TNXP, it broke pre-market highs right when it, right at the opening bell, right? So, like, it broke it. I'm curious to see what stocks. Here's the next test that I'm gonna make. Is that I'm gonna test to see how often stocks break pre-market highs in that first 5 to 10 minutes, and when they do, what's the consequent reaction to it, right? That's what I want to test next. I see you, Hugo. Have a good day, brother. MTP. Yeah, I mean, if it breaks over 650, it could get interesting here. It might. We'll see. We're also looking at a DMPI still running up here. I gotta catch some of these dips. Hey, I appreciate the sub channel. Welcome in. Yeah, y'all hit the subscribe button. Be like them. Hit the sub button. Click the bell. Turn on notifications. We go live every single weekday for free right here on YouTube. But yeah, DMPI's ripping up here as well. DMPI. Oh, somebody said they wanted my trade ideas settings. Here, I got you. I'm just going to give you all of these, right? This is all my settings. Yeah, I made a little bit on MTP, but, you know, nothing too crazy. OMI, but yeah, there goes DMPI, guys, popping up big too. HTBX. Do I have the chart settings? I mean, I can tell you the chart settings. I'm using the VWAP, which is the purple line. Just the middle band of the VWAP, just the main band of the VWAP. I'm using the 26 SMA, the 26 simple moving average. And then I'm using the 12 exponential moving average to dictate a crossover play. I'm up like 20 bucks, nothing crazy. And like I said, tomorrow I'm probably going to be using U stock trade. So wish me luck on that, you know. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, nothing too crazy. I had about 2,000 in equity today. I still have some more equity. I'm just trading small so I can try to manage everything. Ah, man, you know what hurts, guys? Is that when I accidentally misclick and exit a position when I didn't really want to, and then it runs up doing exactly what I wanted it to. Look at that beautiful squeeze up. Ah, my fault. Unfortunate, but it's alright. ONTX is popping off too. But yeah, DMPI. Hey, I appreciate the sub, Jai. Thank you, man. Hey, did we hit 27,000 today? Did we hit that yet? We're pretty close. We gotta be pretty close. Hey, we need 19 subscribers. 19 to hit 27,000 subscribers. So, you know you want to. Smash the subscribe button, guys. Click the like button. Do it now. We appreciate the support. Do it right now. Hit the subscribe button, guys. Click the bell. Turn on notifications. I appreciate the love, team. I really do. Hey, nice, Robbie. Yeah, at least you took it. You know, I just mismanaged it. You know. It's right here. OMI? King? Let me check out OMI. Yeah, MTP. Just ripping up, man. I gotta take advantage of those big parabolic movers more. For sure. Like, those are the ones I gotta take advantage of. But OMI just squeezed. Huge rip. This thing's up like 50%. More than that, maybe. Yeah, I know. AYRO. I know. This is, like I said, guys, I kind of had a feeling like this was the strategy. Right? Like, this was a red to green move, and it was also the crossover play. And like I said, you guys heard me when I accidentally exited. I really did not mean to exit this one, and this is what I was hoping for, unfortunately. But, hey, it's alright. You know, it is what it is. It gives me confidence in my trading when you know, most of these work. Can I just have my chair?
Yeah.
Alright, thank you.
Alright, Jack's got his breakfast.
Jack's up?
Yeah.
Oh. But yeah, it gives me confidence in my trading at least. You know what I mean? Alright. Alright, Carol's back. Everybody shh.
Blurry.
Yeah.
Oh. Uh-oh, hang
What?
on.
What? Don't spill that coffee, man.
No, here, I forgot
Hey, I appreciate the sub, Chive. Welcome. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for the sub. But yeah, there goes AYRO. And like I said, there's two strategies that were here and present. There's two. Alright? Hey, thank you, Nye. I appreciate the sub. Like I said, we need like 15 more subs, I think, today. But there's two strategies that were present here for AYRO. There's two strategies. Okay? The first one was a red to green move. Okay, so we had this crossover play down here, but we also broke over. Let me fix this. Let me remove all these studies so I can show you. All right, so we had the crossover play that happened here, right? But we also broke over this opening range high, and so one setup that I like, even though I did get faked out on one earlier, to be honest, is when a stock moves down, rips up, breaks a previous opening range high, and then a lot of the time it just squeezes up like this, you know? And so what we had here is two strategies. We had the crossover play, and then we had the red to green move. So when we break this high right here, it's just a really easy way to approach it. I accidentally exited this one though, making a whopping 50-cent loss. I'm gonna be stressed out about that loss, but it is what it is, you know, it happens. Hey, I appreciate the sub, Mario. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. Yeah, if you guys want to send me recommendations, you can either send it to my Discord here. Hey, I appreciate the sub, Mom. Thank you. Shout out to all the new subs. I appreciate the love, guys. Like I said, hit the subscribe button. And if you click the bell next to the sub button, you'll get an alert when we go live every day and when we drop videos. And I am going to be dropping a backtesting video today, too. Is it still hot?
This?
Yeah.
Yeah. You want some?
I'll just drink my cold coffee. It's cool. I like cold coffee, man. You know, you need to get on your grown.
Unless it's iced coffee.
You need to get on your grown folk
Like
stuff,
iced
man.
coffee.
Because like I'm grown over here. Like I'll drink cold coffee. You know, like I don't need
tastes
warm
like
coffee.
that's gone, like that's been sitting there.
Look, I'm grown. You know, apparently, and you're not. That's all I'm saying. All right, but we got AYRO here. We're gonna see what happens. AYRO doesn't look bad. But it's a little bit too late, I think. We also have USX popping up here. USX. We got a few other ones that are looking okay here, but we just need to wait at this point. NBEV never ended up doing anything. MTB has been the craziest mover today, and at least I made my money on it. But, you know, for now, we're just chilling right now. Verb crossover, Nancy. I appreciate it. Let me see. Yeah, this one got halted. That's the craziest one. Let me see. Moving average crossover. We did just get the crossover on Verb. The problem with it, though, there's a few problems that with this one. Huge range, but also it's too late in the day. So, you know, when the other crossover happened, it was in technically the first 30 minutes. It's too late in the day now for this one. The crossover accuracy drops drastically after the first 30 minutes is up. Like after 10 o'clock market time, 10 a.m. market time, it stops working as well, unfortunately. Hey, nice retro. Kenny, go check out my latest videos. Yeah, Vincent, email me, brother, or or join our Discord. I'll post this Discord, and like I said, I end up posting a lot to this Discord, but you'll see me talking here. Just message me, or you can join Trader Mike's, which is probably the most active one. So do me a favor, guys, and join both of these. Yeah. Or you can join Trader Mike's, which, like I said, is low-key more active than mine. And it's got a lot of talented traders there. And so y'all go join Trader Mike's as well. I'll post this link. Yeah, we're in the Houston area, focus. Yeah, there's Trader Mike's right there. Hey, I appreciate it, Paul. Thank you, bro. Hey, Paul, did you ever figure out how to add the scripts? Sorry, you guys just saw my home screen. But yeah, let me know. Yeah, even here's a good example of like the crossover play on HTBX, for instance. Like, look at HTBX. Jack.
You heard that?
Dude. Yeah. But no, here's a good example of the crossover strat here too. We got the nice little crossover here. Downward trend. Now we just got recently a crossover here. Upward trend. So we'll see what happens here. But here. Alright, Tiny. Yeah, I mean, people, if people don't know, if people don't know the scripts, it's kind of difficult to first learn how to use it. We also have SIEN popping off on these scanners, SIEN. We got NTEC, NTEC. Look at NTEC run here. Same kind of move, down, break over this previous high, rip. So, okay, same kind of setup here. Although this one, let's see what the float is. The float on this one is 42 million. So not too bad. Pretty small though relative to, since it's only like a 50-cent stock. Is the break of the pre-market high strategy? I don't know, Jackson. I got lucky. Yeah, that's right. Somebody's asking. That's right, Bubba. You know. Is the break of the pre-market high strategy good all day? It can be. The thing about it though, this is what you want to understand, is that when stocks break the pre-market high, they usually end up ripping. Not always though. Like, nothing's 100% in trading. Like, one of the biggest mistakes like a new trader makes is they just assume it's all, like, they try it once. If it doesn't work, they're like, it doesn't work, you know. They lied, you know. It's like, no, they didn't lie. Like, you never really know in trading. Some days are better than others. You know, some days are good, some days are bad. But long term's the most important thing. And if you judge any strategy too short term, then you're never gonna get real data from it. LPTX breaking over highs. It's at 208. But yeah, ARYO ended up ripping up here. I'm still bummed out I didn't hold that one. But LPTX pushing up.
What do we both like to do for fun? Usually it's just hanging out with our kids.
I mean, I play poker, I play Xbox, watch movies, I program a little bit. I run this thing for fun, really. Somebody's asking, do I do this full time as like a main job? No. So like, do I live solely off of my trading profits? Obviously not. I never claimed to be, like, I'm not an expert. Like, I just teach people how I trade, like my systems and way to approach things. And if it doesn't work for them, you know, that's okay too. I think that's all you can really do, because people have different temperaments and they have different personalities. They're going to do certain things better than others, and it's just not universally true. Like, everything's not universally valid for each person. So I just try to teach people my own way of trading, and if it works for them, great. But if not, that's okay too. That's why I don't sell a course either. What's my moving averages set at? I use the 12 EMA and the 26 SMA. Alright, LPTX is looking interesting. I'm trying to be patient with my trades here. NAK. Yeah, what's the float on this though? Yeah, we get over there, it doesn't look bad. See, we had the crossover here, like a way earlier. We had the crossover. Yeah, I mean, John is rich. I mean, I do a lot of other stuff besides trading though, and and that's what you gotta understand. Like, I program, and so like I'm a programmer. I run Amazon businesses. I'm a real estate agent. I trade. I run this YouTube. You know what I mean? So I do a bunch of different things, which yeah, but. No, the crossover is when the 12 EMA and the 26 SMA cross. So like when they cross over under each other, right? That's really what I'm looking for. So like right here, for instance.
They've been calling me every morning.
Why?
I don't know.
Mine is the light blue line right here. So like if the long-term moving average crosses under the short-term, it signifies a bullish trend change. If the short-term moving average crosses under the long-term, it signifies a bearish trend change. We're looking at this NAK trade though. Like, I might buy a few shares. We're waiting. TNXP. Is this frozen? What's going on here? NBEB starting to fight back too. Yeah, AYRO is ripping down finally, but it had a lot of room up there. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and get in there. 150 shares of NAK. We're just using a really tight risk here though. But we broke over the pre-market high, and we're going to try to give it room to actually work. I appreciate the sub, Mary. And like I said, let me see if I broke 27,000 subscribers. I think I'm probably pretty close. Yeah, I did. I'm exactly at 27,000 now, so shout out to everybody here. I appreciate the love, guys. That's crazy.
That's cool, man. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, 27,000, So I appreciate the love, guys. Appreciate the support. 27K. We just hit 27,000 on today's stream. So, like I said, I appreciate the love, guys. Really do. Thank you guys for the support. And, we're going to keep pushing, keep growing. Thank you all.
That's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I use the custom. Like, I built the high of the day. I built a few of these, right? So, like, most of the time what I'm doing is I'm adding higher relative volume requirements for my trade ideas scanners. And if y'all want to use trade ideas, I'll post this link here too. In my opinion, they're the best scanners in the game. And if you use my promo code BT15, you get 15% off of trade ideas. And like I said, legit scanners, super customizable. And what you'll see me do a lot with these scans is I'll add higher relative volume to the requirements, right? So like if we get a legitimately volume move, then it'll alert me, right? But that's really what I want to see here. Yeah, it's the chair.
Yeah.
John also dances for Chippendales.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he does.
Yeah. But yeah, check out trade ideas, guys. Yeah, and if y'all want to use the scanners, yeah, I'm loving this. I'm loving this. Yeah, it was just spam. Yeah, next step 30. That's right, Pierre. Yeah, Billy. I know I used to talk bad about penny stocks, and I know I used to. But I'm a man, and I can admit when I was wrong. Penny stocks actually have been doing pretty well, and I've been back testing the penny stock strategies, and they've been doing well, showing legitimate consistency and promise with some of these penny stock strategies. Hey, I appreciate the sub, Gian. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. So, with that said, I was wrong. The penny stock supporters were right. I was dumb. They were smart. They are good looking and I'm not attractive, and they were just overall just right on the penny stock issue all around. And I was wrong, guys, and I retract my previous negative statements about penny stocks. And I love you, penny stocks. I'm sorry I ever doubted you.
Did you take part of that from Matilda?
Billy Madison.
Oh.
I don't know.
I was about to say.
Yeah, I mean, I think I have it. Like, I have a lot of the scanners also that tell me, like, some of the requirements are it needs, like, 2 times the average daily volume. So, like, I have a few different custom settings on Trade Ideas. Hey, thanks, James. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Well, I'm trying to let NAK work here, and we still got some room. But, I just hope it doesn't dump on me fast.
Sorry.
Kira over there.
I'm checking, making sure Jack's eating his breakfast. So.
Yeah, for sure, Joshua. I think one of the biggest things that changed my mind, like I said, is Trader Mike's Discord. I saw them trading them, and they're putting in like decent profits. And I think the reality is, like, I think most penny stocks fail, but they're lower float, and so they're easily, like, you can take advantage of people's emotions easier in penny stocks, right? And so that's what I'm kind of going for here. Nah, I think it's Billy Madison Gerard. I'm not 100% sure, though. Maybe it is Happy Gilmore. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it was Happy Gilmore.
Yeah, I think it's Happy Gilmore whenever he goes to Chubbs and he's like
yeah,
wanting him to like help him.
Yeah, it is Happy Gilmore, right? He is.
That's
That's exactly what it was. Yeah, he went to Chubbs. I'm stupid. You're smart. You know, I was right. I was wrong. You were right.
Yeah.
You're the best. I'm the worst. You're very good looking. I'm not attractive. Is how it went. So yeah, I'm probably gonna get stopped out of this one too. Yeah, that's right. Y'all are right. Yeah, that's right.
For some reason, I thought it was part of the Matilda one where the dad's like.
I knew it was something like that. No, not Matilda.
But yeah, no, you're right. It's Happy Gilmore.
And like I said, y'all want to join my man Trader Mike's Discord? It's probably what got me back in it. Right, exactly, Billy. Yeah, y'all go check out Trader Mike's. Here's the link for that. Yeah, I mean, I've made decent profit. Like, my largest wins are like, I made $6,000 once, probably my largest. But I've made $1,000 wins. Like I said, I'm in the process of switching platforms, and so I'm trading small on Thinkorswim for now, but. And so we're kind of getting a bit moved back up here for NAK. I'm trying to give it time and patience to run. We're back over 20. Luckily, it looks like Thinkorswim's lagging. Just lagging. I'm trying to give this some time though. We're gonna see what happens. This is Carol right here. Yeah, poor Chubbs. Rest in peace to the man Chubbs. Hey, but dude, what you doing, man?
What do you mean? What is it? No. Yes, I'll plug it in a little bit. Alright, go play for a little bit.
Yeah, it didn't look bad. We just gotta get it to run.
Okay, don't fall there, okay?
My son, ladies and gentlemen. My son. He's hanging out.
Yeah, Matilda. You know what? I was listening to Pandora the other day, and that song that comes on whenever she's like making
dancing, throwing the pancakes, and doing
well,
the
she's
thing.
making the pancakes and stuff, and like I listened to the whole song, kind of like.
It's a good song. I like that song.
It's like On My Way, I think.
Yeah.
On My Way.
I know exactly what song you're talking about.
Yeah.
Hey, I appreciate the sub, Q. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Y'all hit the subscribe button. I think we broke. Yeah, we did break it. We broke 27,000. I appreciate the love, team.
That's crazy. That's pretty cool.
27,008 now. So appreciate the love. Yeah. Yeah, like we had some guy in this other Discord that was trying to make fun of my views from like a year ago. Right? Like he was trying to make fun of my views from a year ago. And like a year ago we were at 3,000 subscribers. And so like yeah, like we're not going to get 1 million views with 3,000 subscribers. And he started to act like I've been at this the whole time, and I'm just sitting there like, you realize we were at 3K views a year ago, or we were at 3,000 subscribers a year ago. Like we've grown a ridiculous amount in the last year, you know. I'm trying to be patient here with NAK, but should I do a ebook giveaway today? Hey, nice. Hey, I appreciate the sub, Matt.
What's J-E?
It's a stock.
Oh.
He's telling you about stocks.
Yeah,
You're here.
no,
He's talking to you.
No, I appreciate it. I'm sitting
You're
there thinking
included?
he's like talking about some music.
No. Genius over here. Carol. Here, look.
Oh, there it is.
That's JE right there. I traded it yesterday, actually.
You're right about that.
Yeah. I traded it yesterday. There we go.
I
There
know
we
some
go.
of the common ones, like
Apple. Disney.
well, no, like some of the ones that you trade a lot. Well, no, I can't think of the name. He's 6. He's 6 years old. He's a handful, but he's very smart. Very, very smart. He's a numbers kid.
Yeah, my son's 3.
He's like.
Or not 3. My son's 6. Sorry.
Yeah.
Not 3. I don't know why mine lapsed, but yeah, my son's 6. Super smart.
Yeah.
All day he's telling me about numbers. He's saying, you know, Daddy.
Numbers click. Like he could add big numbers in his head. That
Right,
it
he's like-
makes sense to him.
He's like, you know, Daddy, 500 pennies is $5. I'm like, oh wow.
Yeah.
You know, all day. You know, he's like, you know, Daddy, 13 plus 13 is 26. You know.
Yeah. The other day he told me that 10,000 pennies was $100.
Right.
And I was like,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, we're waiting for NAK. We're giving it time. Yeah, Terry.
Yeah, AMU. Or AMD and MU.
Honestly, guys, I didn't
Those
even
are
notice the
go-to.
hater.
I don't even know where it is either.
Right. Like I said, haters are just insecure, man. Like, it is what it is. Like, they can be insecure. Like, let them be insecure. You know? Like I said, I don't think I've ever hated on anybody enough to go to their stream and try to talk smack to anybody. I just ignore them if I don't like them. The fact that they spend time coming here just shows insecurity on their part. You know what I mean? Because if they weren't, then they wouldn't be here. You know? I'm trying to be patient with NAK, but we'll see. I'm waiting on it. And the only reason they're coming here today trying to hate is because we're getting solid views. You know? And they know. Hey, appreciate it, Gerard.
What's that?
That's just my stats. Yeah,
I can
that's
see
you,
it.
man. Listen to you over there. That's awesome. Hey, thank you. Yeah, he's a smart little, you know, he's He's there. And then the weird part is, like, I taught him a little bit of math as a kid. Like, as, like, a young kid. As, like, a 4-year-old, I taught him a little bit. Right? But I didn't teach him that much. Like, he came up with the rest on his own.
Yeah.
You know, like, he just started kind of spitting numbers at us one day. Like, yo, Dad, 13 plus 13 is 26. Yep. Hey, Dad, 52 plus 52 is 104. So, what?
Yeah. I remember
you're 6 years old, man.
when we were sitting there and, like, we were talking about the iPad. Because he would get, like, bummed out when his iPad would, like, die, And I was like, well, buddy, when your iPad is at 50%, I was like, if it's when it's fully charged, if it's at 100%, if it's 50% charged, how much charge is it? And he was like, halfway. And this was like when he was like 4 or something. Yeah, like it, for some reason it clicks in his head, and he's even able to do time, subtract, like take, it's crazy. And even his teachers were like, yeah, he's advanced. So hopefully they'll
I'm gonna get him trading, and I'm gonna get him coding. That's what I'm gonna do. Like, I'm gonna get that man coding, and trading.
Oh yeah, I saw earlier in the chat someone made a Carol Baskin.
Yeah, right. They were talking about you earlier. When I was like, Carol's gonna be here today, they were like, Carol Baskin?
Yeah, it's without the E.
I'm gonna invite Carol Baskin on the show though, because that would be great for views. As much as I dislike her, I could tell her she can come defend herself on my stream. Get some clout real quick. Yeah. I've been watching you for 2 weeks, made money. Hey, cool, man. Nice, bro. Welcome, brother.
Their brains are like sponges. They just
man. I remember the Y stage. Hey, Daddy, why is this? Why is the sun yellow? Why is the sky blue? Why do cars make noise? All these different questions. Little scientist stage. They get old fast though, man. NOVN's popping off. I'm trying to manage this one. I'll put this one on the other screen and show you guys this one. NOVN. So NOVN is making moves, testing $1 right now. So it's testing $1. Keith, shots fired, bro. Shots fired with that, Keith. That hurts, bro. That hurts. Yeah, get him into Madden. Yeah, for sure. Keith, man, that hurts. Keith goes, no JavaScript though. Please teach him a real coding language. That hurts, man. I'm front end, bro. Shots fired, man. That hurts. Nah, I'm React. I'm JavaScript React. Some Python for back end, but mostly front end. But that hurts, man. NOVN's about to break these highs though. We're gonna see what happens. I'm also still holding NAK here. I'm up a whopping 3 cents. Yeah, for sure.
John Smith. And John London.
Yeah. Yeah, that's my name. I got the craziest name ever. I'm not even gonna say it. But I got the craziest, like, ridiculous sounding name ever. No, I'm not telling him.
What?
No. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, that's fine. Do we have haters that I just don't see?
Yeah, I didn't catch anything.
Everybody's talking about these haters. Yeah, Python's probably what I would start with. That's probably the easiest, Nah, I don't think John Smith is talking smack to me. I think he's just joking because he said he lost 100K on Tesla puts. So I think he was actually kind of like jokingly making fun of himself is what I think he was actually doing. So y'all leave him alone. He's just joking. He's not making fun of me. At least that, from what I understand, I think he's just kind of poking fun at himself because he said he lost 100K on Tesla puts. And if that's true, brother, I'm sorry, man. That sucks. You know, you'll be all right, bro. You'll bounce back. But is there other haters here that I just don't see? I mean, because maybe I need to put the live chat on. Yeah, okay, yeah, so, okay, yeah, everybody's good, though. He was making fun of himself. Just to give you a heads up, guys. What's up, Todd? If NOVN closes below the 90 EMA, may continue back down to VWAP. If not, could go for another leg. There's a gap fill on daily, but won't happen today. I'm looking at NOVN. For me, it's got to just bounce over 1 and hold that dollar level. And so until it breaks that, I'm not super confident in that. Yeah, but he can't learn that. Python's probably the way to do it, though. Python, just to put it into perspective for all you non-programmers out there, there's 2 different subsets of programming. Okay, there's front-end programming, which is like JavaScript, HTML, CSS. It's basically like design programming, like building user interfaces and like design, right? So it's basically, if you look at a website, most of it's done by most of what you see in like the design and like the fonts and all that stuff, that's what's considered front end, meaning that you can see it, right? It's what you see in programming. Then they also have back end programming, which is like the stuff you can't see, which is like functional programming. It's like algorithmic functional programming, like Python, meaning it does something, right? It's not a design language. It's something that actually has like a functional purpose, and which is like Python, you know, and all the other ones. But Python's probably the easiest language to learn. It's just very literal, right? It's not a super difficult syntax. Like, it's not super strict with regard to like the vocabulary that you use. And like, for instance, to put something, to like write something on the screen in Python, you just say print. You say print, parentheses, hello world, and it'll print hello world right to the screen. So it's a very literal language. When you have the more obscure languages like C# and all that stuff, they got really strict syntax, right? And just to write something on the screen there takes a lot more work than just saying print, basically. But the point behind all of that, though, is that if you're going to learn programming, start with Python. It's the easiest one to learn. We got NOVN making this move here, though. NOVN's trying to make this move over 1. We'll see. It's getting there. Yeah, it's kind of slow. Nah, bro. Nah, Nancy. I said if I get 50K in 2 months, I'll get the shorts. It's only been a month, but I'm only up to 27K. So, you know, I don't know. I don't know if we're going to happen. NOVN, break it over highs, though. Break it over that $1 level. We're going to see what happens here. I'm still holding NAK.
You told him that you would get...
I told him if I hit 50,000 subscribers in 2 months, I would buy Tesla shorts and wear them every day on stream.
That's a pretty good one. I like that.
Yeah, I'll also get a beginner trading tattoo. 100%. I'll get that, you know.
Did you show them your...
Yeah, they've seen it. Yeah.
I got one too. It's big.
Yeah.
It was a cover-up, but I'm excited about it. It's a bunch of flowers.
Yeah, your tattoo's cool, though.
It's got a little crawfish in there. It's got a fancy crawfish.
Yeah.
And he's got a little top hat, and he's like doing like this with his little crab or his little crawfish hand. He's like, his name's Thibodeau.
Thibodeau, the crawfish.
Fancy crawfish.
Yeah. He's fancy, man. All right. We got NOVN here. NOVN's over $1. We're just waiting. He's Dutch, man. Yeah, that's a crazy name, bro. Crazy name. I'm waiting on NAK here. Like, I'm green on the day, so, like, it doesn't matter that much. But, like, I would love this one to turn out to be green. We just gotta let it battle this pre-market high. Yeah, I'll have to check that out, Hiram. Yeah, NOVN's moving, though. It looks good, Todd. Nice work, brother. I'm just patiently waiting for this, though.
Yeah.
Hey, nice. Yeah.
What face are you making here?
Look, I've told you guys my logic with everything on YouTube. Like, some people get kind of self-conscious on YouTube, not me. You know, my logic with thumbnails, for instance, is I put the dumbest face on those thumbnails ever, right? And my logic is like, the dumber the thumbnail, the better views we get, right? Same thing with emojis. My logic is like, the dumber the emoji, the more funny it is.
Yeah. You get that one. He's going. He's pointing at the...
Yeah.
Okay, you gotta get that one. There you go.
Alright, NLVN's still popping off, though. I'm gonna have to come back to this one still. I'm holding it. Nah, Mitch is like my brother, man. Mitch is cool. Point behind that, don't spam. Hey, I appreciate the sub, Jason. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it. Alright, we're still waiting on this one, guys. Come on, we need all your good vibes to bring NAK up. I'm holding 150 shares. It's not tiny or anything, but we're waiting. Gerard. Yeah, I'll buy Carol some too. We hit 50K in 2 months. You know, I'll make Carol to get on here too. You know. You might like them. They're kind of stylish. You want to see them? I'm not going to put them on stream.
Yeah, let me see them.
But yeah, let's check them out. Oh, if you're reading this, this is about Kanye West. Flipping out yesterday.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know.
I was reading the article. They did him dirty, man. Look at that.
Yeah.
That's messed up. Anyways, Kanye's been acting kind of crazy, though. Let's be real. Anyways, Tesla shorts. This is them.
Here, go to images.
This is the Tesla shorts. On stream, I gotta wear these things if I hit 50K.
They say sexy on the back of them.
Yeah, yeah. Dude, honestly, they're sold out. So, like, if I do hit that, it's gonna cost me, like, a few $1,000s to buy these shorts, probably.
What?
I don't know.
Here, we go right there.
Luckily, it doesn't look like we're gonna hit it.
Yeah, let me see. Oh my gosh.
What?
There's $70,000. There's 70, at least right here.
I'm gonna have to get some.
That is unreal.
No.
No way people would spend that much money on
Oh,
a pair
they're
of shorts.
$69.42.
Oh, I didn't see. It looked like the
About to make me panic here, saying, please don't hit 50K.
This looked like a comma when it
Yeah, I
was
see.
little.
Yeah, you're good. No, don't worry. Okay, yeah, we're fine. Correct, Mike. Yeah, they were sold out day one, 100%. Day one, those things were sold. Alright, so NOVN is still battling $1 here, though, guys. Still battling $1. Man, I don't think I've been stuck in the chop this long ever for NOK. Like, this is a long time to be stuck in the chop with penny stocks. Like, we're fine. We're about to break even, but still. I know. Hey, I'll do it, Nancy. I'll do it. But, you know, like I said, the number was 50K, though. We got to hit 50K in 2 months. Which, if we continue our growth, like, we're growing faster than we ever have. You know, we continue our growth, I'm going to have to do it. Which I hope happens. Yeah, I'm going to have to just get out here for NOVN. Yeah, I'm out. I just have the standard plan. Yeah, Gate, just check out our free videos on YouTube, brother. There's a lot of different styles, man. Luckily, I still ended the day up like $15 or something like that. Yeah, about $15. So I'm green on the day. The crazy thing is that after that first trade, I had 3 losses. So I literally had 4 trades today. 3 red and 1 green, but I still ended green on the day. But it shows you how profitable the first 30 minutes is, and everything after that's a little sketch. In all honesty. I appreciate it, Kenny. Get the, put some boogie with the hoodie on. I wish I could, man. Yeah, I said I liked Pop Smoke the other day. Everybody went crazy. You know?
You like what?
Pop Smoke. It's a rapper.
Oh.
Oh, man, don't do it to me, NAK. Man, look at this. It's going to move up. I'm still learning. Like I said, what I've found out is that first 30 minutes are the best. After that, with penny stocks, it's a little bit sketchier. Yeah, that thing sold out within like an hour, I think. But yeah, guys, here's one thing. If you guys want to use the same scanners that I'm using, y'all go check out Trade Ideas. Like I said, legitimately good scanners. Super real time. Really up to date. And like I said, really good ways to help support us. If you've been watching me trade today, the scanners are what originally showed me, what was it? MTP? What was it? MTP, yeah. The scanners are what originally alerted me to NPT earlier, in MTP. And I called it on this pre-market high break, which I back tested, and it showed extreme promise. And so if you want to check out Trade Ideas, yeah. Hey, see you, Tiny. Yeah, I'm talking about the red ones, Gerard. I got to, man. I got promised it, and I gotta follow through with it.
Yeah, that's what
No, I haven't heard Drake's new song. Like, I'm from Louisiana, so like if we're talking about like rappers, like old Louisiana rap, like Lil Boosie, Webby, Kevin Gates, a little bit of the new stuff with like NBA YoungBoy's not bad, but obviously Lil Wayne is good. His old stuff is good. Like anything up to the Carter 3 is good for Wayne. Carter 4, Carter 5, not really my style. My favorite's the Carter 2, but that's because I'm old, you know. But other music, like I like some of the. I grew up in the '90s, you know, so like Green Day, Offspring, like old school '90s like rock is also what I can kind of get down with. I also like Jack Johnson. Throw some Hawaiian music in there. I'll listen to some more Hawaiian music. Bob Marley is dope too. I like Bob Marley.
I like more rock. I go to Pandora and I put on either like Foo Fighters or like Red Hot Chili Peppers, you know.
Yeah, I like Red Hot Chili Peppers too.
Kind of. They don't make good like rock anymore. Like it's all like, you know, it's not like people playing instruments like it used to go. Yeah, Wipe Me Down.
Yeah, Wipe Me Down. Fox. I like Fox too. Fox had that album.
Juvie. Yeah.
Yeah. Right. For sure. Yeah, she's my wife. I can get down with some country music too. Older country, like I like Bob Dylan. You know, give me some Bob Dylan. I'll listen to some Bob Dylan. Some Beatles. You know, I'll get down with some Beatles too.
And Sublime. Yeah.
Sublime, yeah, I can rock with Sublime too.
Yeah, all of that, like you know, through the 90s and the early 2000s, I'm kind of stuck there with music.
Yeah.
That's like, you know.
It's the most nostalgic, you know what I mean?
If you just go to Pandora and you put in, like...
John listening to Dashboard Confessional and watching One Tree Hill. No, I got a sister. She was on that stuff, like the OC, you know, on like the OC and
Yellow Card or
Yellow Card. I kind of rocks with Yellow Card. I can feel some Yellow Card too. You know, just because it's nostalgic. Like early 2000s rock, man. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. You know. Yeah, I'm green, Steve. Kevin Gates? Yeah, Kevin Gates. I'm from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. So, like, yeah. You know, I like Kevin Gates. She's got more tattoos than I do. Experos. You just can't see them, but she's got more tats than I do. I've got 3. She's got, like, what? 12? Something like that?
But they're all really where, like, well, most of them are where they're like, I can cover them up with clothing. They're like kind of on my torso and stuff.
Right.
I got one behind my ear though. Let me see. Is it right here? Is it this side? Oh no, it's this side. I don't know if it's. Can you see it?
Yeah. Kinda. Kinda.
But yeah, I just got a new one. I'm really excited. It was a cover up. Honestly, okay. Should I tell him this story about the what I got covered up?
Stock market. MTP's bouncing up. You can if you want, but what are you doing, man? I'm in like a throne of books over here, guys. I'm in like a throne of books. Oh, also, if you guys want to check out Webull, you know, if you're another platform I'm using is Webull. I mostly use them for options, but like I said, with Webull, here's the thing though, right? Number one, it's free paper trading with Webull, and so if you're paper trading on Webull, it's free. They got a free paper trading platform. If you sign up to Webull and deposit $100, you get 2 free stocks. And so if you sign up, you get a free stock. And if you deposit $100, you get a free stock. And as for smartphone brokers and platforms, I think Webull's the most legit. Like I said, really legit platform. They got candlesticks, indicators, moving averages, all that good stuff. You can add the moving averages that I talk about on Webull. And again, the free stocks range anywhere. I think it's like $7 all the way up to hundreds. And so you might as well roll the dice and see if you can win 2 free stocks if you have not signed up for a Webull account before. Again, you get a free stock just for signing up and another free stock for depositing $100.
Nola must be from. You from Louisiana because nobody calls it BR.
Yeah.
Unless they're from Louisiana.
I mean, some people might call it BR, but yeah. Only people that live there call it BR for sure. But yeah.
But yeah, I mean, we're from Baton Rouge, you know.
Right.
So.
Yeah, I mean.
And I love New Orleans though. Like like going
like,
for like a weekend for like a wedding.
Right.
Ooh,
I love New Orleans.
I love it.
Best food in the world.
Oh yeah.
You know. But yeah, we're from about an hour away from there in Baton Rouge. But
it's like 40 minutes.
Yeah, something like that. I've got family that lives in New Orleans, so like all my cousins live there.
Ooh.
I mean, I get down with some old New Orleans, like Young Bleed or Master P or the old school Master P. You know, there's a bunch, but I get down with some New Orleans. Wayne, obviously, you know. You got BG, you know, Chopper City Boys, all that good stuff. Yeah, and plus you can trade over Robinhood, for instance, on Webull. You can trade in pre-market and after hours, right? So that's one of the cool things about it, is that you can trade in pre-market and after hours on Webull. And like I said, you get 2 free stocks. Great way to help support our lovely free content here. So y'all hit that subscribe button. Like I said, guys, today we broke 27,000 subscribers. We are literally at 27,016 subscribers today. So I appreciate the love, team. Fun day, green day, slightly green. I had 4 trades today. 3 of them were red and 1 of them was green, right? But I'm still green on the day because my green trade was so much larger than my red trades that I'm still good. The problem I had today was that I sold I got out too soon. And I know it's kind of how I trade, where I scalp and I take profits very, very quickly. But, you know, it is what it is. I'm happy with my day, you know.
Yeah, if you're on Bourbon Street, it smells like.
Man, that hurts, Tactical. That hurts, bro.
I disagree, respectfully.
Yeah,
you know?
Respectfully disagree too. You know, I honestly, Chicago has good pizza. You know, no offense to Chicago.
Pizza and hot dogs.
Yeah.
There's such a vast, like, you know, you got like the legit like French cuisine, and then you got like the Cajun. I mean, there's like a variety of, you know.
Right.
Actually, last time we were, or actually the time before, I guess, we were in New Orleans. We had foie gras.
We had what?
Foie gras.
Oh.
You don't remember?
Oh, from
How does he
Commander's
not-
Palace?
Yeah, Commander Palace. Yeah. It's a liver.
Huh?
It's like a delicacy.
Yeah.
And
uh,
I mean,
it was good.
Yeah.
I
It was
ate
with like blueberry. It was kind of different. It was good though. I mean, Commander's Palace, that's like a landmark,
Hey, I appreciate it, Stock Market. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. But yeah, guys, I'm going to go ahead and close it down. Appreciate all the love today, team. Appreciate the support. Be on the lookout for another back testing video I'm going to be dropping today. And so I am going to be dropping a back testing video today. So y'all hit the subscribe button, click the bell, turn on notifications. I appreciate all the support we get, guys. I really do. Thank you guys for all the support. There is no commission, Steve. So yeah, it's zero commission, brother. So yeah, like I'm green, you know. But I appreciate the love, guys. Good luck in the markets. We'll see you guys a little bit later. Everybody, thank Carol for being a trooper and joining us here. And you know, y'all have a good day.
I'm like waving off screen.
Yeah.
Bye, y'all. Have a good one. Thanks for having me.
Love you all. Appreciate the support. Hit that subscribe button. Click the bell. Turn on notifications. We go live every single day for free on YouTube. I think tomorrow I'm going to be trading on Ustock Trade too. So I'm going to be trading on Thinkorswim and Ustock Trade. And so if you've ever wondered about Ustock Trade, join us for tomorrow's stream. You'll be able to see what another kind of no PDT platform is like. We'll see how that goes. Good luck in the markets, team, and we'll see you guys later.